Hello friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. Today we are back with our PT live session. I'm Malcolm and along with me I have Gaurang. Hi Gaurang, how are you?
I'm fine, Malcolm. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much for being here Gaurang. Pleasure to have you always.
As always, it's my pleasure.
Thank you Gaurang. So Gaurang, our today's topic is from the reading module in PT, which is called Reading and Writing Blanks.
Yes.
Now, as we already said before or last week that this is a very important topic.
It is.
So why is it that important topic, Gaurang? Can you explain please?
Well, the name itself says it's an integrated task.
That's
so you've got reading as well as writing
That's
in
right.
these. So it's fill in the blanks, similar to the other fill in the blanks that is part of the reading section, except that this one gives you credit in both reading and writing.
Right. So basically, how is the credit generally?
It's for every correct answer you get 1 credit for reading and 1 credit for writing.
That's right. 1 credit for reading and writing both, and that's why generally we get, I think, around 2 to 6 questions of this type.
Yes, it can be up to 6.
It can be, yeah, we don't know. And also the number of blanks is generally 4 to 5, generally. So that's a lot of points.
Once in a while you can even get up to 8 blanks.
That's right, that's right. It's happened in the past, it can happen in the future again. So nothing is fixed in PT as we know already. So basically a very important task for reading and writing scores. Both,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. Another reason why it becomes important is because usually this is the last task of the reading section.
Right.
A lot of people, by the time they get over there, they are so either frustrated or tired from reading that they just tend to go through this as if it's not important.
Right, and if you can't manage your time well, it may also happen that you're not able to finish the questions in the reading module, after which it is virtually impossible to get 79, I believe.
Yes. If you don't finish this and if you don't finish your reading section properly, chances are you will not get 79 each.
That's right, that's right.
Additionally, this is a slightly tricky question because in here you will have empty blanks that are drop down boxes.
Right.
You click on that,
You get the
you get a
options.
list of 4 options.
That's right.
Now it is really important that you click on the correct option properly so that it gets selected.
That's
and
right.
then you need to click outside of the box somewhere, because if you don't click there,
Yes.
and if you press the up or down arrow keys, the answer will change.
That's right.
Not just that, if you're not clicked properly and you click the second blank or the third blank, whatever the answer that was highlighted gets selected.
Gets selected, that's right. So you need to be very careful and just see to it that the answer which you select is there,
Yes.
and then you move to the next option. That's right.
And because this comes towards the end of the reading section, a lot of people are out of time.
Out of time.
So they tend to rush through it,
That's right.
and then they miss their marks and they say, oh, we did it, but we don't know why we got so less marks.
That's right. Also, one more thing with this task is that the length of the passages can be very lengthy at times, but the thing is that that does not mean necessarily that the question is difficult.
Mhm.
But the problem is that people have a perception that people, when they see lengthy texts or passages on the screen, the mind, it plays tricks, and that you think it's very difficult, but not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Sometimes it can be
Very easy.
really simple English,
That's right.
basic words to be filled in,
Yeah.
because you are already
Length,
stressed
yes,
out
that's
and you
right.
look at the length and you freak out.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so Malcolm, would you like to read out the passage that we posted?
Sure. So friends, I'll just read out the passage which we posted last week, and I'll also go through the options quickly, and then Gaurang will decide the winners from the last week's answers.
Sure.
So the passage goes thus. A simple dash can help us to understand how a rocket operates. It is much like a machine gun dash on the rear of a boat. In reaction to the backward discharge of bullets, the gun and hence the boat move dash. A rocket motor's bullets are minute, high-speed particles produced by burning propellants in a suitable chamber. The reaction to the ejection of these small particles dash the rocket to move forwards. There is evidence that the reaction principle was applied practically well before the rocket was invented. In his Noctes Atticae or Greek Nights, Aulus Gellius describes the pigeon of Archytas, an invention dating back to about 360 BC. Cylindrical in shape, made of wood, and hanging from the string, it was moved to and fro by steam blowing out from small exhaust ports at either end. The reaction to the discharging steam dashed the bird with motive power.
Yeah. So there are 5 blanks in this passage.
Right, Gaurang.
What are the correct answers, Malcolm?
Right, so the first answer is analogy, a simple analogy. So the analogy means like a comparison with something which already exists. So the correct answer is analogy. The correct answer in the second blank is mounted, because like a machine gun, mounted on. So the
Yes.
word on was the hint, mounted on something. Third word, the gun, comma, and hence the word comma, move dash. So two things, move forwards, right? The propellant is discharging it backwards, so the movement is obviously forwards. That's right. The fourth word, D, of these small particles dash the rocket to move forwards. So the correct answer is causes,
Right.
because the small
It is
Okay.
in the present tense, so it causes the rocket to move forward.
Yes, because the correct answer is the reaction. The reaction is obviously singular, so it causes to move
Yes.
forward. That's right. And the last one, to the discharging steam, dash the bird with motive power. So the correct word was with, and the sentence before it was in the past tense, so it was moved to and fro. So dash the bird. So the correct answer is provided the bird with motive power.
Right.
So the correct 5 answers are analogy, mounted,
Forward.
forwards, causes, and provided. Right? And last week we had a couple of entries for the correct responses, and the winner is Gaurang.
The winner is Umrit Vikash.
That's right.
Well, Umrit, you have done a fantastic job. All your answers are correct. So congratulations on giving all correct answers. You will be eligible to get one free practice test on www.ptetutorials.com. All that you have to do is share your login details with us, that is your email address and your phone number with us via private message on our Facebook page. And we will be in touch with you soon with one free practice test on www.ptetutorials.com.
Many congratulations, Umrit. And once again, we have 2 more entries as well. As usual, Jagroshan Singh, he has put the right answer. Congratulations, Jagroshan. Sooner or later, you're going to touch that 90 mark, I can say very confidently. And along with that, we also have Payal Patel. So Payal, many congratulations for attempting, but unfortunately, one of the options is not correct, we believe. So no worries. Just keep on trying. Hopefully soon, you'll be eligible for many more surprises in the near future as well. Thank you all so much.
Thank you very much. Also, Malcolm, what is going to be our topic for the next PTE live session?
Yes, the topic for the next PT live session is going to be from the listening module, which is the first task in listening, which is called summarize spoken text.
Okay, another integrated task then.
Yes, you listen to the audio, you take quick notes, and then you write a summary of 50 to 70 words, and generally you get 2 to 3 questions, which is a time task of 10 minutes per question.
Okay. Does this 10-minute include the audio or is it without the audio?
Yes, this 10 minutes includes the audio.
Okay, so the
basi-
10 minutes starts as soon as the audio starts.
With the audio and the timer start at the same time, so actually you don't get 10 minutes because the audio itself is roughly 1.5 to 2.5 minutes, so 7.5 to 8 minutes.
Okay, because this is something that confuses a lot of students.
Yes.
Well, Malcolm, so that's just about it for this particular task. What we do have here is that in reading and writing fill in the blanks, we should follow certain techniques
That's right.
that are important to ace this task. The most important of that is that you should know your grammar.
That's right. You need to be really good with the basics of grammar, especially the words which come before and after the blanks. For example, mounted on the rear. So
Yes.
the word is a grammatical collocation. So many words are there in English which have to come in pairs. So if you're good with your basics of grammar, it will definitely be a big advantage in solving these blanks quickly and accurately.
At the same time, you should also be aware of the tense in which the entire sentence has been written or shown to you.
Very
because
important.
if you don't understand the tense, and it could be as simple as what we have in blank D over
D,
here.
that's right.
Cause, causes, caused, causing.
That's
they
right.
are all different tenses
That's
of
right.
cause.
That's right. You
But the
need-
correct answer is only causes.
That's right. You need to be really particular with the hints in the passage, that is the grammatical hints. That's right. And what about vocabulary go wrong? How much can you stress on that?
You cannot stress enough on vocabulary. Without vocabulary, chances are you will not clear this particular task.
That's right. Vocabulary, a very important tool to get a high score in PT reading, because without vocabulary, very difficult to push your score up of 79.
Yes. One of the best ways to boost your vocabulary is to look at the PT collocation list that Pearson themselves are providing.
That's right. That's a fantastic suggestion, Gaurang. So guys, you can just go to Google, you can just search the PT collocations list. It's right there, the first link. It's a PDF of roughly 2,479 words, most frequently used pedagogical words, which are related to academic writing, listening, speaking and reading. And that's why that list is very important. It cannot be
Extremely
emphasized enough.
important.
That's right.
Well, Anything else that we should be adding here, Malcolm?
Yes, couple of times here I've seen that people have certain questions like, because the passages are so lengthy, do we need to read everything in the passage? Now that really depends, in my opinion, because sometimes the blanks can be very far, sometimes they are very close, so it depends. If they are very far, it doesn't make much sense to read it, obviously. So basically you need to see how much time you've got per question and use your common sense quickly.
At the same time, what I have also come across is often they have given the answer as a synonym in the entire passage. If you miss that, sometimes the start of a paragraph will be mentioning that thing, and then the fact is repeated at the end of the paragraph, a blank is entered over there. If you have read it, even if you have skimmed it, and if it has clicked in your mind, you will invariably have the correct answer.
So basically it's all about keeping your eyes wide open and looking for the hints, right?
Yes. Be conscious.
That's right.
With reading, you cannot take it lightly, because even one minor miss can mean the difference between a correct answer and a wrong answer. One credit or no credit, the difference between getting 79 plus and 76.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Difference between 78 and 80 could be that one credit, you never know.
Yes. Right. So do not take this task lightly, and because it gives you scores in both reading and writing.
Very important.
So missing that just one blank could mean a difference of total 2 credits or 2 marks.
That's right. Very important. So don't take this task lightly, in short. That's right. Yes. Anything else we'd like to add, Gaurang, to this?
Well, in this, it is very, very important that you also know the synonyms of words.
Yes.
Because often they will provide you words that are almost alike.
Similar. That's right.
Either in pronunciation or in spelling, or just when you read them, they look alike.
That's
if you don't know the exact word, the minor difference between them,
right,
you will be confused.
Like just recently, I mean, it's a very common word, like acquisition, and the other very common word is accusation.
Yes.
Very, similar spelled words, but not at all meaning the same. So
yes, and also knowing the spelling is important. For example, correlation.
Correlation, that's right. Very good example.
They will give you correlation with a single R, with 2 R's.
With a hyphen maybe.
With a hyphen. You should know which is the correct one. If you don't know that, you're lost.
That's right. Perfect analysis, that's right.
Yes. So, get prepared for this properly by reading a lot of words.
Yes.
By reading their spellings, checking their synonyms, and maybe practicing the spellings.
So from practice, I remember there's a lot of material on ptetutorials.com, excellent material, and believe me or not guys, but the reading material on ptetutorials.com is of excellent level, especially the vocabulary part. It's pretty high. If you're getting a good score in this test, so basically you can also get the score test in PT Tutorials. If you're getting high scores over here, you can safely, feel safe that in the actual test, the level of reading could be slightly less, especially I'm talking mainly about the vocabulary of the words, which will give you a great fill-up or boost before the actual test.
Yes. Definitely. Anything else that we have on this, Malcolm?
No, I think we have covered everything in detail, pretty much in detail in this task.
Yes, this task, I think we have gone really in-depth.
In-depth, that's right.
Okay, well, that's all from us here on PTE Live Sessions at Aussie's PTE Coaching. Remember, next week we'll be doing a live session on listening, and the task type is summarize spoken text.
That's right, the first task of listening. Gaurang, I'd also like to remind our friends that this Saturday, that is 11th of November, we are having our PTE Masterclass at our Melbourne CBD office. The class will start at 11 a.m. sharp in the morning, and it will go up till 5:30 in the evening. The fees of this class is $129, which can be paid by card. So basically, if you're looking for your crash course on PTE, you cannot afford to miss this class, guys, because remember, even one class can make a massive difference in your score, because in that class I'll cover everything, all the 20 tasks with the scoring and the techniques. Everything will be in detail with the relevant examples. So $129 this Saturday, 11th of November, 11 to 5, morning 11 it starts. So I'll see you all here.
Don't miss the masterclass, people. It's your one-stop solution for your PTE scores.
Alright friends, so thank you so much for joining us today. As we said, next week we'll join you again, and we'll be posting the next question soon. Maybe by tomorrow we'll be posting the question live. So thank you so much, Gaurang, for being here. Always a pleasure to have you here. And thank you friends for joining us today. See you. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, everyone. See you and have a great week ahead.
Thank you.